Hello, everybody. Smiles from Dungeons D-Bags back with another Wednesday night game night with Chronicles of Nelron. We got the usual lineup of players. We got Sheila, Byhorn, um, Oaks is taking with the buddy. And I'm Dusty James Woods. Thanks for the like, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Thanks. And we got Leorio, who is now a free Chimeran. Free man now, saved by his friends, who just killed evil and dastardly Lumiere. I wouldn't say dastardly, but just sadistic kind of guy. But now you guys are making your way out of the dungeons of Lord Parfum and into his basically his private cove where he has docked his yacht, and you're getting ready to mount your escape. So see how that goes. How are you guys doing it? Like, are you commandeering the yacht? What do you
Morgan's worked there for a while, so he would know how to pilot it, right?
Who?
Morgan.
Buddy?
No, Morgan.
Buddy's dead.
The old dwarf dude.
Morgan? He's not.
Yeah, he helped us.
He's not a sailor.
Oh, damn.
I mean, he's kind of with you guys now. Like, kind of helped you in killing Lumiere.
It's a big yacht, right?
Pretty big yacht.
Yeah, so it doesn't make sense to go take we can burn it down. I think that would be fun.
Why would you want to burn it down? You already burned the torture in.
I mean, it's just as simple as setting the sails on fire and then let the rest of the timber go up by itself.
Oh, but wouldn't it be like an unnecessary amount of time to like go to the yacht, set on fire, then what?
No, it's just as simple as me. As soon as I see the sails, I'll just throw a potion at it if it's in range, and then that's it. It'll take care of itself.
Okay. All right. Go burn the sails.
Okay, so we're not. Well, the sails are probably furled by now. If it's boats don't typically sit in port with their sails.
Any piece that's, but it's not like we're staying extra. It's just like if I see it, like, oh, I'll take a shot, but I'm not gonna stick around and make sure I get it done.
All right.
I mean, the room's already on fire. I believe they're already gonna have trouble dealing with that.
Well, you did, yeah. It is a predominantly stone room, and it's probably a good 100 to 120 feet main house.
Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely burned.
Are we? Or can we out?
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Are we still in the room, or can we head out of the?
You guys could head out of the room.
Let's get out.
I'll take you back to that area.
I want to head out stealthily.
All that. I remember where we did the
that was the first floor of the is where we drew the map.
First floor of the dungeon? Okay.
No, first.
Nice.
Right,
oh God, I cannot understand this.
There's the map. It's not two penises parallel to each other. It's a smiley face butthole. There's the door. Here's the door right here where you guys are leaving out of. This is where you guys are at this. But you still have those guards, so you leave out of there, and those guards
Interesting. So the guards, well, how did they enter? Did they not knock out any guards?
No, you snuck by.
Oh, they snuck by.
The guards are still there.
We charmed our way in now.
Charmed your way in.
Oh, yeah. There. Forgot, yeah. So now we can actually, I guess we can't attack them.
Oh, so what are you doing with, how you dealing with those guards? Are you just walking out, or?
Hey, Morgan, it doesn't seem like they knew what happened. Can you just say that you're escorting us out to be Executed? Yeah, executed and buried.
I don't think
Well,
they.
they can.
I don't think they'd believe it, given that Lumiere's not here.
Well, the Oreo's wearing the dead guy's armor, so he can pass off as another guard. So between the two of you, maybe it'll be believable that you're escorting us somewhere else.
We give it a
Yeah.
shot, but this ain't city barracks. These guards know each other.
Does Buffalo have Chimerians in his guard?
Well, he hired you, didn't he?
Yes, but I'm a personal muscle.
Well, I think I've seen a couple around.
All right then. Shall we start? I'll walk up to the guards and I'll put a hand on their shoulders.
I give the Oreo guidance before he heads up. There's a little sprinkling of perfume.
All right.
I put my hand on both their shoulders, like, "Hello, friends."
Hmm. Oh. I didn't see you go in this.
Well, I wouldn't be much of a secret
Hey, hold on a minute.
bodyguard.
Oh, he's reading. He's leafing through a list. He's got. I don't see anybody through your description going in there.
I came in secret.
Roll deception.
Let's see, deception. Let's go. Nice.
Oh, okay. He kind of tries to peek behind you. Where's Lumiere?
He sent me up to get the prisoner some water. He's going to try electrocuting him.
Roll. He's gonna try electrocuting them.
Yep.
I have a question.
Their face kind of go a little bit more pale, and the one on the left kind of swallows, kind of nods curtly at you. His eyes away from yours. But you got a question? What is that?
Was there a second set of doorways? Like, is it the first set that they're guarding, and then another set that leads to the torture room?
Yeah, there's you have that small room, remember?
Okay. Can Sheila and I try to lock it from the outside?
You get this small room right here.
In that room? Oh yeah, we did.
Why you're trying to lock the room?
Yeah, can we? But like outside the room,
I believe
can we try
I believe one of you guys took the keys. That's how you were able to open the door again.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, let's just. I would like to lock the door.
Okay. Yes. All right. Anyway. That does sound like something Lumiere would do, so they kind of let you go about your business.
Now, where's the exit? Here?
Well, they brought you down the stairway over here.
This way, right?
Right here. There's a
Or
stair.
south?
Yeah, this stair here is a spiraling staircase that climbs up into the house proper. This down here is a pier, is a dock pier, and then over here is a gangway leads to the yacht that's anchored. It's private harbor.
All right, well, I'm gonna go towards the docks. Can I get some salt water?
All right, so you grab.
Onto the docks?
I guess you go over to the docks, and I guess you find a bucket there. Seems like something that would be on the docks. Then you lower the rope of the bucket into the water.
All right, I have water now. That's good.
You have water
Makes
now.
sense.
The
All right.
important thing.
Where's everybody else? It should be following me, all right?
You didn't really make an excuse for everybody. You just said you came out to get water. What's everybody
Oh,
else
they
doing?
know. They're a building.
So what you guys doing?
Do we hear the conversation that he's gonna go and take us to be executed?
I didn't say that.
Nobody said that. Yeah.
I said he was gonna electrocute the prisoner,
Yeah.
but they don't know I'm the prisoner.
Yeah, well, I just looked to Sheila as like, does Leorio know an excuse to get us out as well?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I think so.
You'll walk towards the docks.
Leorio is good with words.
Should we just keep waiting for him, or
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. They're waiting at the docks for Leorio to do something, but he's looking up for number one.
Well, I'm at the docks.
I know, you're at the docks. Nobody else is.
Aren't we supposed to go to the docks? That's what they said.
yeah, but we were planning on
Alright.
going as a group, not just by yourself.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
I would like to
Wow.
look to Sheila and I said, like, should we just go out and surprise them and then just keep running?
Yeah, what do you think? I think so. Yeah, let's just try it. Why not?
So you guys are just dashing out. Okay.
Yeah, I give guidance to Sheila, ending it on Leorio. Just didn't look like he needed it. Just nod to Sheila and then just like get ready to run at the same time she does.
All right.
You ready?
Ready?
Let's go.
All right.
Just like running.
Do a dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
All right.
Ooh, 2 12s.
You guys go to run, but as you do, you immediately slam into each other. It slows your momentum a little bit. And as you jerk your way past the guards kind of look confused and baffled at a minute. But you notice something. They're not looking at you. They're looking straight out and up and around. And as you notice, there's 2 shafts of arrows sticking out of each one of their chests, respectively, as they slump to the floor.
Oh.
Oh, keep running. Keep running. Keep running.
Keep running. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I put my shield head as I keep
What
running.
did you do?
Shut up. I'm magic. Let's go. Willing to take credit for it.
Take credit for it. All right.
I think once we get into the end of the docks, there isn't like one of those rescue boats on the side of the yacht, is there?
No, but you see a hooded figure with a bow standing in a rowboat.
Yeah.
Mayhorn just calls out, "Be you friend or foe?"
We got time for it. Get in the boat.
Okay, but I reserve judgment to decide if you are friend or foe, and just jump in the sailboat.
It's me, you green idiot. He says. He pulls down the hood. It's Siggy. And then you look in the boat. It's Tobias is in there.
Well met, lads. I jump in the boat.
I jump in the boat at the feet of Tobias, just sitting there.
Tobias, as soon as your feet touch the boat, he begins rowing out.
Mornigan's gonna be okay, right?
I'm fine, he says, as huffing and puffing. Just a bit winded. And who's this?
Our rescue.
I mean, the dwarf.
Our rescuer.
He's a friend.
Believe me when I
Keep going.
want to give out his name to what's going on.
All right. Siggy eyes the newcomer suspiciously. I suppose if you say so, he says. Everything's gone to shite. So he says he slumps back in the boat and grabs an oar, begins to help Bias row.
I would like to keep flinging firebolts at the yacht just to see like if I can get it set it on fire by accident.
Alright. Roll D100.
Just talking calmly with them. It's like, yeah, so Lumiere's dead.
Who's Lumiere?
He's a butler. The head torturer too.
He
Alright.
killed Buddy.
Oh yes, the jester friend is dead.
Oh. The bard. Ah.
Oh yes, the bard.
Sorry for your loss, didn't know him that well, but
Well, he didn't give us away, and he definitely could have. So, at least his death.
Right now.
that's better than most, I suppose. Well, lucky for you. Book had some contacts that were able to let me know where you're at. I guess that Lord Parfum likes to borrow heavily from my old mercenary company. They still have some contacts that know what's going on around here.
What happened to Oak Leaf and those 3 gems I gave you?
What 3 gems? He says.
My horn just looks very seriously at Siggy. I gave you 3 gems at the tavern to go and bribe Oak Woods to go and help us.
Well, you have to pay a mercenary, don't you? Paid him.
Where is he? Did he give you this boat?
Hey. He gave me the boat. It was on his information I was able to find you.
Oh, good.
Like I said, Lord Parfum likes to hire from the ranks of my old mercenary company. Oh, lucky for you. He knew where you were, and I was able to come get you.
Mahern just settles deeper into the boat, looking to Leorio, and he says, "Hey, are you okay? Did they rough you up a lot?"
Oh, he just popped an arm out of place, but it'll be fine in some bed rest.
Oh. I would say all's well that ends well, but I guess one of your friends died.
So what's gonna happen now with giving Sealtier the information? Like, is that still gonna happen? Put some blackmail pressure on purpose?
Unfortunately, I think we gave them a little bit more time for them to find a way around the blackmail. That blackmail may be useless to us now. Suffice it to say that staying in the city may prove a bit more dangerous than it's worth.
Well, if that information's useless, and that was the real reason why they were freaking out over everything and not the jewels, and I guess for better or worse, we're more or less in the clear.
Nice.
You do know that there are extra legal ways that lords and rich people exact their revenge, right? To say we're in the clear is a bit of a stretch.
Well, I'm not planning on sticking in town any longer.
It's probably for the best. And he kind of looks out in the distance. As for my time with the Radiant Order, I don't think that I'll have a place there much longer.
Well, to be honest, Siggy, I mean, you've seen what happens with bureaucracy and heroism. You might be better off doing something on your own and starting something of yourself that, gets the job done.
Tobias says the same thing. He says he looks over at his brother. And I'm beginning to believe it myself. I thought that, given the history of the Order, it was incorruptible. But now I see it's just as flawed as the rest of the system here, he says.
Yeah, take down the system. My heart just like lift their arms up.
And what happened with the Radiant Order?
Much like every other governing body that has any influence or power, becomes corrupted. You see, people are less quickly to act when, the levers of power are at stake. You rub my back, I rub yours. I'll watch the other way while you do this and that.
I see.
Rife with corruption it is. And now, what I thought would be an uncorruptible institution of honor and integrity, I just don't know anymore. I guess I should have seen it sooner. Nobody wanted to take me seriously. It's why I had to get you lot involved, and for that I'm truly sorry. He says.
I see.
It's fine.
Someone is dead.
Well, heroism work for a price is just mercenary work.
And that doesn't sit right with me either. That's why I left being a mercenary. I believe that people need something to look up to, something to aspire to. He says,
So
chest swelling with pride and conviction.
What are you gonna do now?
He lets out a gasp. I don't rightly know. There's lots of pilgrimages leaving out of Telvara, given the instability of the government and all. Everybody outside of the Hylian syndicate and some of the noble houses, well, richer houses, are starting to try to find their way out in Elrond and reclaim some land for themselves. I reckon me and Tobias might give it a hand as well.
My horn just sits there for a bit and looks to Sheila and the Oreo. Well, I guess it would be wrong if I let you go do that by yourself after, berating you about how the Radiant Order isn't really doing much and forcing that belief onto you only for you to discover it on your own.
Well, just seen it sooner than I did. There's still good people in the Radiant Order. I believe that. It can't do what it was supposed to do any longer.
I looked to take down the Syndicate without the help of the Radiant Order.
I want to start a new and true Heroes Guild. One that all of Elrond could be proud of, beholden to no government. That acts with pure justice.
Group of vigilantes.
What'd you say?
Group of vigilantes.
I don't know if vigilante's the word. I just want to be part of something that is pure, he says, hesitantly, half bemusing to himself as he rolls up on the shore. On the shore, you see an elf with pulled back hair. You notice it's his slender, tall frame silhouettes the embankment behind him, and you know it to be the mercenary that you were talking with before.
Yeah.
My horn looks to Sheila and he says, or they say, well, I think this is where our paths are. I'm going to take my share of what we got. And looks over to Siggy and Tobias and says, I think I'm going to go with them for a little bit. Share what we got. Maybe that'll give us some starting capital and starting that guild. They're going to need somebody to keep track of the books. And if anybody here can do better books than me, well, I'd be glad to meet them.
Are you sure? Fair. He says, with arching an eyebrow.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at Tobias. Like, he's so excited for me to go. Like, he's like, how can I say no?
As you glance over at Tobias, he kind of shrugs, gives a half smirk, and lifts his loot case over onto his shoulder as the boat slides onto the bank.
I guess I could come with you. You will need some muscle to help protect this new guild you're forming.
You want to join I have to be upfront. I can't really pay you like a normal guild people pay, he says as he rubs the back of his head. You see, we're not really a guild at all yet, really.
It's more of an idea. Ideas are what starts everything, I guess.
Exactly.
I suppose. But I don't know where to start. Part of me wants to stay here, but I know that if we do, it's not going to go anywhere. I'll believe our. Well, where do we go, though? He says.
Well, let me check my notes. I hear that I've heard there's some land over in Barroween that's struggling with the current slave worker population. No better way to start some hero work there.
The Barrowy, you say? I suppose we go to
And-
Barrowy. As I was
and-
reading the notes, though. Let's see. Was it there was land, there was lords going to Barrowy. I believe the mines were actually in.
They were. I believe the way how I read it is that there are Ethereum deposits in Barroween, and it's going through.
The Ethereum deposits are actually in Edenia. There's a lot of nobles fighting over Barrowy because of the fertile farmland and mining and mineral deposits to the southeast and the access to the sea. There's a lot of it's a very mineral rich land. So there's a lot of lords fighting over this area right now, but the mines themselves are in the mountain range that border Sylvana and Edenia, the coastal mountains.
Well, let's head over to Adenia then.
I suppose sticking it to this Hylian syndicate would be a good start.
It's definitely what you were searching for.
It is. He looks over the rest of. It was nice working with you, he says. Even though it ended in not so great terms. If you ever need anything, you let me know.
Of course.
But I suppose you should probably find your own way out of here and decide what you guys want to do. As for me and I guess Greeny and my brother here, we're gonna head off to Edenia.
Well, we should stop by Aussie's diner to make sure I pick up the share so we can have our starting capital for our guild.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll meet you there. Me and Tobias have to tie things up with Oak here, and then we have to type some other things with the Radiant Order.
Right. Well, I guess that'll give me some time to do some goodbye stuff with Leorio and Sheila here.
Agreed. We'll meet you back at the tavern.
All right, Hairless One. It's fun venturing with you.
Right. Well, I'm sure we'll say our final goodbyes at the tavern. But he turns over to Oak.
What up, Doe?
Well, thank you for the information. At least we're able to save most of them, he says.
Well, we do what we can.
And payment is promised, he says. He hands you 3 jewels.
Thank you kindly.
You have a ruby, 2 sapphires.
All right.
He gives you a nod. It's nice seeing you again, friend. He pats you on the shoulder as he starts walking away from you guys on the bank. And now the whole party is standing on the beach. What are you guys doing?
Mahorn kind of looks awkward.
We head for the tavern.
Right. You guys make it through everybody because there's rumors, you hear people gossiping about like whispers and gossiping about everything that's open over at the manor, and there's some kind of scuffle over at the Harfram manor.
Oh, Myhorn would just like to overhear like one of these conversations and just says, "Hey, I heard that Lord Perfrum's trying to do some slave labor outside of the country. You think that's true?" Just trying to start that rumor, trying to tarnish his reputation before he leaves.
Or you tell it to a maid woman. She arches her eyebrow. I wouldn't doubt it. All these rich folks are all the same. Says. Think they own everything, even people apparently. She says. And then
Well,
she,
maybe more.
Huh?
Maybe more people should know that.
All right. She's like, you know what? You're right. She says, and then she goes off on a tirade. She turns back to her friends.
That's not going to bite us in the butt later.
You're starting a French Revolution in Telvara,
Leave it out as a call.
sticking it to the establishment.
My horse is not even there when it happens.
Right.
Nobody will know how the slave expedition ended or how it started.
No one knows how it started. The proletariat uprising.
Some people say it belonged to an old maid woman who found out.
Well-learned goblin.
All right.
Well, I could do with a drink, Oak says, as he hands off towards the bar. Is those other two NPCs with us?
Which ones?
Yeah, what was it? Tabs and
No,
Tobis and Siggy?
Tobias and Siggy?
Tobias and Siggy. Say tabs.
Yeah, Tabs and Siggy.
Yeah, are they with us?
No, they went out their own way.
No.
Honestly,
Yeah. Off to Ozzy's bar. Let's all sing the theme song now.
What's the theme song?
Whether
Just start this off.
you're sober or drunk and you need a drink, I'll just your friend in a week. Come on down, don't let your feet stink. Sure, won't smell better than the ale. Da-da-da-da-da.
That
My
was
horse jumps onto the bar, grabs a
Jumps onto the bar.
hops on the bar, grabs a bottle of scotch,
All right,
and starts pouring one for everybody.
where's Sheila at? Oh, there she
Coming.
is. Sheila.
I say,
And what do you... So, I see you got him back.
Not everybody.
yes, the other dead, unfortunately.
It was the weird one with the weird habit of preaching.
Yes,
Yeah.
his mouth got him into a lot of trouble back in the cells.
Well, who knows? Maybe now, even now, he's probably singing to the gods or accusing them where they were when he needed them.
God's a forsakenness.
Oh, writing makes bowls. Sorry to hear it, lads. He says as he puts a roll of drinks in front on the bar and pours a clear liquid into him.
Myhorn lifts his drink.
Oriole sniffed the drink.
The lost friends, he says.
Aye, to lost friends.
Aye, the lost friends.
To lost friend.
Well, it took a little bit of doing. As you see, I had to close a little bit early. Don't mind the blood on the floor, but
Ah. I quite
all's well
like
that
the
ends
blood.
well, he says.
Maybe he has some unlikely guests.
Aye, they did come back, and in force. Luckily, I was expecting it.
And who's this gentleman over here?
Hey, I yeah, I do believe you, mate. Wait, yeah, have you? He says he kind of squints.
Is that his brother?
It's his
That's
cousin.
Demi.
It's Semi, yeah.
No.
Oh, I think I was. I think I
Yes.
did, yeah.
Yes,
Demi, you changed your picture.
Huh?
well, you know, I grabbed the wrong token.
I wasn't there for that long, was I?
All right,
My-
so I need to make sure I come here to get the cut while it's still good. Because as you see, things are getting a little hot, and hot merchandise is a little bit more expensive to get rid of.
Right. Well, my horn runs upstairs and then comes back downstairs with the bag.
Hey, quite the goods you got here.
Right, but I'm gonna keep some of it. I'm gonna sell it out of town. So I'm only gonna keep the most obvious jewels.
Well, everything that you sell out of town finds its way back here. This is the biggest city, let alone maybe the only big city I know of on Nelron. But you keep what you want, but I take my 10% in jewels and gold. Stuff easy to cut.
All right, you take your cut first, and I'll take my cut, and then I trust that you'll get a fair share of friends here.
He looks
To get
over.
it.
He looks over at Aussie. Kid knows how to do business. All right. He moves over. He moves over to the table and he sifts through it. And he, this is all you got, he says. This is all of
It's
it.
everything.
All right. Just, see how much gold.
Gold, jewels, expensive hairbrushes.
All right, so
Livestock.
there's 380, 386 gold. That's what it was worth. Minus the 10% cut is around 39 gold. He takes his cut. It's not a bad little haul you got there. All right, business is business. Are you sticking around, kid? Hauls like this, you might have a future.
Well, normally I would say yes, but I guess it's time for me to actually pursue a higher calling.
Well, too bad. Well, best of luck to you, kid, he says as he leaves. Take care, Rossi, and let me know if any of those purple coats come back. Aye. You'll know. You'll be the first to call. Right. Take it easy, guys. He says as he goes out the door with his hands in his pocket. With the sack over his shoulder with his cut of the goods. All right.
Doing some quick math.
By all means.
It should be 100.
15.66.
Yeah. We'll call it a slick 115.5. So 50 silver.
Nice.
If you guys don't mind.
Oh, sorry. So it'd be 5 silver and 115 gold each.
So my horde takes their cut, says, or they say, this will definitely help me, Tobias, and Siggy start up that guild.
Absolutely. And I wish you the best of luck with that.
Thank you.
All right.
What would we do without you?
Probably not get into so much trouble.
Or maybe even a little bit more.
You've been kind of. Sheila, you're not upset that I'm leaving, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Absolutely.
I'm a bit upset that you're leaving.
Mhm.
We make a good team. I mean,
Yeah.
we've done a little bit of havoc all over the place. We should
Yeah.
stick together. I'm gonna miss you. I can't leave. I can't leave you.
I'm gonna miss you too, but I definitely want to do something to help out Siggy and Tobias.
You want to help Siggy and Tobias, eh?
Mhm.
My old crew mates, I say. You always
What?
join their Radiant Order. I'm sure they're
Yeah.
looking for my best.
Well, he's finally leaving them, and we're gonna start an order of our own, one that actually stands for something.
Oh, so it'll be like stealing from the rich and giving to ourselves, right?
I hope so.
My heart just smiles and like, yeah, it's definitely gonna be something that's a little bit more equal. It's unfair.
Ozzy,
Eh,
what's the name of this bar again? I can't see a sign.
it's right outside. It's the Silver Moon Inn and Tavern.
How about we become the Silver Moons or Moon's Landing? Or the Moon Knights.
The Moon Knights.
Moon's Landing.
Well, you do know that this bar's already affiliated with the pack, right?
Well, what if we bought the pack?
Oh,
You want to buy the largest criminal syndicate in, well, Nelron.
Dream big, man.
It's kind of a family business, if you know what I mean.
All right, well, who do we know here that can get in the family? What eligible bachelors do we have?
oh man.
Are you trying? I don't think it works that way, mate. I don't think you can just marry into the pack.
Damn it.
Myron just looks at Sheila while that conversation is happening, and he says, "They say, well, we did cause quite a lot of mayhem, but we'll come back. We're definitely gonna clean up the place, but we gotta start a place of our own if we're gonna do that."
All right, we should open up a bar next door.
When you do come back, I want to read with that fist fight.
We could be the Golden Sun.
Old son.
I'll,
Mythic Dawn. Teal Deer.
I'll definitely take you up on that fist fight. I might come in a magical suit of armor that, works on the power of thought, but definitely gonna come back and do that.
Raise the sun.
I can't wait.
All right. As you guys say your goodbyes and stuff, quite a bit of time passes, and as a couple hours pass, Siggy and Tobias stroll into. They kind of look around and as they knock on the door and push it open. Sorry to barge in, Aussie. We're just here to pick up my horn.
Right. Well, my horn just jumps up and gives a hug to Sheila's shin.
Lorio put his fist out to fist bump my horn.
My horn just headbutts the fist.
Lorio is gonna look at his fist confused.
And doesn't this bring back memories?
Oh my god.
Well, now I can't stress this enough. It is probably the best idea for everyone here to leave town. But I must tell you once more that I am sorry for causing this. I know that some of you may blame me, and it's fair. I wrinkled you into a bit of a tight spot.
Siggy, we brought this to you. And the only thing that's come out better for this is that we are going to do something better for the world.
Didn't you all lose a friend or something?
We totally
he's still
did.
alive.
You know what? I think that maybe we should call the guild Buddy's preaching or something.
Absolutely not.
Word.
I don't think that's catchy enough. But we'll work on it. We got time to figure it out.
Buddy's place.
We'll think about it.
Now let's worry about
Buddy's preaching.
sticking to Highland Syndicate and ambushing slaving patrols. I got a couple of ideas about that. Again, everyone, thank you so much for your help. And hopefully we'll see each other in the future.
Of course.
Take care, you two. Okay?
You as well.
Ziggy, Tobis, before you go, a few words for our former crow.
What can I do for you?
No.
So here you guys are trying to free the slaves.
Aye. We had a mind to do it. That's what we were trying to do here, but unfortunately all of our pleas and evidence fell on deaf ears and blind eyes.
Oh, well, yeah, most people only look out for themselves. Not like back in the days when we were clearing graves and saving the masses.
If I remember, he kind of gives a wry smile. As I remember it, we did what needed to be done for coin, not for honor. This.
Coin honor. Never helps you sleep at night.
Indeed.
Will my own bones be itching for some adventure? Perhaps I'll throw in with you a lot. Save the day, get paid.
Well, if
I'm sure the
If you
slaves
are-
have money.
if
Mm-hmm.
what we're gonna do is that we're doing something that is needed for the people, not for the money. If you want more adventure, I suggest checking out my
No,
my two.
listen. I saved the people. They owe me one.
Well, if you
I'm
want,
hearing it for the coin, friend. I'm afraid I've none to give you. Perhaps you'd be better looking after these lot.
These lots, they're not. I thought they were going with you.
they're gonna
I-
go some maybe, but
That's
Sheila
fine.
has
Yeah.
coin. The Oreo has an eye out for excitement. Between those two, you'll find
They're
more
more-
than enough.
Yeah. They're more than welcome to come if they wish, but I suppose your destinies lie elsewhere, he says. But if you're looking for
Yes.
adventure and coin, you should probably get out of here too, because it may not stay a secret long that you're the one that helped me and gave me the information in Lord Bartram's manor.
I guess you're good. That's probably true. I guess I'll throw in these lots, Till then, we meet next time, my fellow crows.
Indeed. Twice at dawn, he says.
Twice the dawn.
And then I guess they depart out and leave.
Well, Lion Boy, Rogue. I don't think I met you before, Lion. My name's
Oh,
Rogue.
I am Leorio.
Leorio, hey. And I remember your significant other left, the goblin.
Who?
No, not you. The goblin was dating the rogue.
I was not aware of this.
Yeah, they're always whispering in each other's ears. You don't. And look at he hugged her
We
knees.
were not dating. We were not dating. We were friends.
My mistake. I'm unsure of how goblin courtship works.
You
Well.
remind me of someone. You remind me of someone.
Oh, how are they doing?
They're not doing too well.
Sure, it's a case of a cold or something. They'll get better.
Yeah, that'll
Roll
do.
it up a meeting. You'll fit in with us.
Right. Well,
Yes, it'll be just fine. Ziggy.
my fists are aching to break some bones.
Oh, my fists are quite broken, he says.
Hmm.
Anyway, you guys are welcome to stay the night, however. I'm sure there's going to be some people sniffing around tomorrow if you stay too long.
I think we should get an early start now.
Yeah.
I
think
stay
so
to
too.
recover from my torture.
By all means, don't leave just yet. You should probably figure out what you're doing first.
Well, let's see. We get into the next small village, set up base there, we're gonna get some supplies and whatnot.
What are you thinking
I
about
don't really
heading?
trust any of the merchants in this city. They'll sell us out.
You're probably right. But I think you carried enough favor with the pack and you get in with a couple smugglers coming out.
Well, I'm sure you have a couple rabbit holes on the way out of here.
Yeah, sure. You got us into that Although, you gave us that idea with the racket going on in with the arena. It's a shame you won't see that through, but I'm sure the pack will find a way to fill the hole.
Yeah, well, best laid plans of mice and men, as they say.
I don't know that they say that, but I'll take your word for it.
It's an elven proverb.
If you say so. Anyway, so what you lot looking to do?
I vote we leave as soon as possible. Leorio?
We should stay the night,
Sheila?
and in the morning we'll go to the next town, cause a racket there.
All right. Well, Sheila, your vote breaks the tie. Do we stay or do we go?
Do we
If we
stay or
go,
do we go?
they will
Let's
be
go.
double. If we stay, it could be double.
Oh, if we
Do I stay or
If-
do I go?
if I
Go,
go,
there
there
will be
will be
trouble.
trouble. I say it will be double.
All right.
Come
Then they want to
on
settle.
and let me know.
Oh,
It was tease.
All right. Well, 2 votes to go. So
Let's
Oh,
go.
all right.
Go, go, go.
all right, Ozzy. How soon can you get one of your guys to smuggle us out of here?
well, I mean, like I said, I don't know where you're trying to go. It'd be more helpful.
Drop us out a couple miles outside of the city without us being seen leaving.
Give me a map.
You make me,
I'll point.
as I say, you guys make me worried. Here, he rolls out.
Would you like to go through the
Here's an old
sewers
map.
again?
Oh no.
Map.
It's
It's a map.
We
It's
are
loaded up.
in.
Now, if
Alright.
you were to ask my input, I would suggest trying to get in good with one of the new caravans that are heading out, trying to settle out in Nelron. Perhaps make a name for yourself and start a new town. Who knows?
Where the hell are we on this map? Out of game?
I think we're in Upan. Yeah.
Huh.
Sure. Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
Well, why
is
don't we smuggle onto a ship and head over across to
Big planet.
I'm a wood elf. Where I assume these woods over here would I know about them?
I think
uh,
you'd
what-
be
what else
here,
territory?
Sylvan.
No, Sylvana is where the Fae are. The elves are the kingdom of the elves are in Avalania and Avenelia.
Damn, what the fuck is that?
Fuck is that? I didn't even see it.
Avenelia,
Oh,
Avalania.
Avalon. Oh shit. We
Well, we
should head
take-
to my homeland, Rosovia.
Where's that at? I guess we could take a ship.
You could go, yeah, the homeland of in Rosovia. You got in Rosovia you have the there's a standing kingdom of Chimerians who live in Rosovia, and then to the north of Castelia is where you have the Dragonborn kingdom.
Shit, why don't we get a boat, chart a course to Rosia? That should be far enough away where no one will know us. And we'll start saving the world, that side of the world.
If you're
Hey.
looking to go that far north, you have to travel through Edenia. If you go through the Canyon Sea, you're lucky to find the Mulvians.
And that is what?
Mole.
For Sheila, who doesn't know? Because I have
Okay.
to.
He kind of looks at you like, the Mulvians, you know, the kingdom, they tried to take over all of Nelron with the Scourge Malthus.
Oh, yeah, those assholes. I'm not really into politics.
They sound strong.
They
They
are.
do.
Well,
Alright,
you know,
so-
they did kind of bring all of the races of wolves, men, elves, Chimera, and even the Fae to heal. So yeah, it's kind of wrong.
Let's go over there.
You want to go to Mulvania?
I'm Movania. Yes, I do.
Well, I mean, Erythriel's gone, so I suppose you could see how things are going over there. My knowledge
Any-
that it's been shoot on sight.
I'm an agile warrior.
All right, so one of you wants to go to Mulvania. Who else is a psychopath?
What's over in Oblon?
Opan? Well, it was a relatively prosperous kingdom back in before the calamity. It was a settlement of humans, I believe.
I'm gonna go over there. That's my vote. Sheila?
They sound so bored.
Well, if you go north on the Gorgorot, that's where you got where the I imagine it's where Greeny's from originally.
Hello.
What's that noise?
It's Matt whining,
Our friend is playing a Plague Innocent Tale,
and he keeps getting shot with
which
arrows,
is
and I was wincing.
a stealth-based game, and he's having trouble with the stealth element.
All right, so we
Yeah,
got
Sheila?
Opan and Mulvania. What else? Who else got?
I had a character. It's like the choice of who
Alright.
caused the first
I didn't
World
get this
War.
far. I got like halfway through it and stopped playing.
Okay, what were you saying?
It's like the one vote is to the people who created the First World War,
Yep.
and then the other, the Human Kingdom, south of the Goblin territories.
Yeah, Opan was a human kingdom. Yep.
What is the Black Sand Spires? It sounds dangerous.
Right?
The Black Sand Spires is the permanent land scar where Amalthus, where Erithril and Raidenwick fought, and it turned the surrounding desert into glass, except for the center where it's black sand. And there's a giant stone obelisk that shines like a beacon of black glass in the center of it.
So it's where Madara Uchiha fought the first Otage.
Kinda, yeah.
Mm.
Where's they gone?
Alright.
Oh, you guys don't know this, but Oakleaf has Rasengan, so
No way. I
yeah,
want to see it.
he has family eyes that has magic.
Ooh, no way.
Why does he have Rossi? Shouldn't he have the Chidori or something?
I don't know. Right? But he has the Byakugan. How about that?
Lame.
Hey, he's a wood elf with a monk.
That's Sagan, or it doesn't matter. Alright.
It's
He's got the goat eyes, sage shit. that
Goat
Naruto does.
eyes. Or frog eyes.
Oh, you have the same background as me.
Haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for some ghosts to come and fuck with us.
Right? Same here.
Alright, so
Shit.
one wants to go to Mulvania, one wants to go to Alpine. Where's Sheila wanna go?
Sheila wants to go.
The Black Spire.
Wants to go to the Black Spires.
Oh God.
Oh, you wanna go in the middle of the desert? Alright.
Yeah. But now, I do want to stay together. So we should all go together. We should just choose. Let's roll a die and let's see where
Ooh,
we go.
yeah, would be great.
Let's see where the fate takes us.
Shit. Flash roll. One.
All right, how about this? One, we'll head to the Black Spire.
Mm-hmm.
Two, we'll head to Rosovia.
No,
Three, we'll go to my
Mulvania.
place. Or yeah, whatever. Three, we'll go to where I pick, and four, we'll let Ozzy pick.
Yeah. Why not?
All right.
Oh, so it's 1d4.
DM through, roll a d4 for us.
1, 2, 3.
On the
Ooh.
Black Spire?
Fuck.
I thought it was open. Oh. Alright then. Venture to the
All
black
right,
spot.
we're gonna need lots of water.
I can't stress this enough. It is borderline mentally ill behavior to go into the middle of the desert to see its shiny black obelisk.
You're so that our rogue has to go on. And we support that.
Maybe I can make armor out of it.
Yeah, we'll
You
tear
want to
some
make
of that up.
you want to make armor out of black glass? Because you know
Black
glass is,
glass.
right? Just really heated up sand.
Yes. But it will look cool.
I'm
will it not?
surprised this bartender knows enough about physics to know that class. A well-learned bartender.
I know. So I know my glasses. He says, and he holds up a stein and
Fair enough.
a shot glass.
Any of these glasses from the obelisk?
Black Sands.
Well, how about we send you a shot glass pick from the Black Obelisk?
Exactly.
It's probably a better idea if you guys try to find in and throw in with one of the caravans heading out. It'd be
Listen,
easy to
the
blend
dice-
in and you travel with a group.
The dice have spoken. The die has been cast.
We want to go to the Black Sands, though.
We're
Why are you
going to
trying
the
to stop
Black
us?
Spire. Everyone roll a second character for the next 2 weeks.
Exactly. I already have a second
Oh,
character.
okay. Well, it's nice.
Sheila notices that her companions aren't very into going to the desert.
I'm all
So
for
she's-
it. Let's
you know
go.
what?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
All right.
You know what? Let's just roll again, and
No,
we'll go
to
to
that.
one.
It'd be really easy because there's nothing there. It'll just in game time. It'll take you. Oh, look at roll. Everybody roll survival.
Ooh.
Let's say you go to the Black Spires.
Oh, I'd be
We're
amazing
committed to
on
this, right?
this.
Everybody's going to
20.
Black Spires. All right.
Ooh, what's
Yeah.
that?
Don't worry about it. Everybody else, Sheila, 21. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, is y'all Sheila? You got it? Who the fuck is? Wait, Jailbreak go?
I think I accidentally exited out of roll 20.
Who's Alistair? Is that my own?
Yep.
Yep, I was
All right. Did my roll go through or not?
Let me see.
Nope.
Oops. Ooh.
No? Shit. Okay, I'll roll again.
Oh, damn. Come
All
on.
right, I got 7,
Come on.
so.
Come on. Come on, No Cleave.
All
We
right.
roll another character out.
As you guys make it to the you guys decide to settle against Ossie's protests and wishes. He wishes you well, and he's like, "This is probably gonna be the last time I see you." And he embraces all of you. It was good
I'll
knowing
embrace
you.
that.
You're good people.
Now pick him up when I embrace him.
Huh?
When I hug him, I'll pick him up
You pick him up.
just to show that I care. But
Okay, so he fares you well, and against you just leave out because there's no you can't as you try as you might you can't find anybody that's trying to go into the desert. So you manage to leave on foot, and it takes you
doing performs band boats.
14 weeks, so it takes you about 3 months on foot.
We finally made it. Oh, my companions are dead.
As you get there, you manage to you leave out with water, and it lasts you guys pretty well initially until well, Oak broke and drank the last of your water as you're trying to make the last stretch into the desert. You see the obelisk on the horizon, but your lips are so parched and you can't really see over the horizon. You see the black sands, but everything is shimmering in the distance, and you can't be sure what you're seeing is what you actually see. Roll medicine check. Everyone except for Oak.
Oh, okay.
Oh, been so
Roll
good.
what?
Medicine check.
Lerio, MD.
Medicine.
How'd you roll a 2?
I don't know. I should roll in that 20, honestly. Come on, Sheila. Come on, Sheila. Oh my god, that's good, actually, comparatively.
All right, so
Comparatively, it is good, but actually, it is not good.
Comparatively.
Sheila, as Oak begins to fade in and out of consciousness due to his dehydration, everybody else make a con save.
this is when we wake up back at the bar and glad that we didn't leave in that way to the morning. And then we pull out the map and decide where we want to go.
Leorio.
I climb, break the eye, climb the obelisk.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, all right.
I look into the world. I'll carry both their bodies.
Lord, like, can I just drink blood? and
Basically, you drag Sheila and Oak to the spire. You make it to the spire, and the heat is so overwhelming because, again, it's black glass in the middle of the desert. It hurts to walk on it.
We made it, friends. We made it. It hurts so good.
All right, spiritual elation.
Do I
Go,
get heat
Sheila.
business now?
Actually, let's see.
I think you're first to catch on fire.
Oh,
Actually, I'm
I mean,
rolling to
I
see
have
if you're
con save, so
Yeah, well, let's see if your clothes catch on fire.
no. Oop. There's
Nah.
20.
No, but the soles of your shoes are burnt and stiff.
Oh, that's just makes my feet stronger.
All right. So, roll death saves for
Did we wake up back at the bar? Glad that we didn't do that.
Sheila and
Oakleaf.
Oak. Yeah, make death saves.
This is just the campaign. I just roll a new character every fucking other week now.
14 weeks. I'm probably gonna
I
use. Or if I
don't-
use lay on hands.
Hey,
I use lay
man.
on hands on them.
All right, Sheila failed.
No.
No, I think Sheila passed. Oak
I
failed.
failed.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
Are you-
Roll again.
No. What if I heal them my paladin abilities?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
well, Sheila's dead.
No.
All right.
And that one
you
fails.
heal them,
Yeah.
but it's almost like prolonged torture because they have no water to drink.
Just let us go.
So their throat is dry. They're literally begging you to let them die at this
No.
point because their throats are
I
so
will
dry.
never let go.
And dead.
My
Wait,
friends.
no.
Everybody
Do
make another con
it!
save. Everybody make another con save.
Do it.
Isn't Lorio a paladin? Like a level 3
Yeah.
paladin?
Yeah.
Man,
Couldn't Lorio use the create water spell?
Does he have the create
I
water
don't
spell?
have the create water spell.
But like, isn't that like a prepared spell for a paladin?
Can
Because
powers repair spells? I didn't know that.
If this is multiple days, he should be able to have that spell as a level 1, isn't it?
Let's see.
Probably could, but I don't know it.
Yeah, if you got that spell, go for it.
I don't have it, but I can learn it, quote unquote.
Yeah, you can prepare it from one day to the. I'm pretty sure, like on day 1, you would have known, like, oh, we're gonna need water, so I have this.
5e create water. Yeah, I basically I got it. Oh wait, it says cleric and druid.
Yeah.
Am I able to use?
I don't know if you get access to that spell. I'm checking it out.
And this is when your haunted one
Paladins
background
have
gets in,
cleric.
and your
Paladins have,
ghost
like,
comes.
Oh, I can see Oakley's ghost now.
I think this is when your haunted background comes in and your ghost comes and kills you.
You can purify
Oh, no.
food and drink.
No, I'm talking about that's one of the game.
That means he can pee in a bucket and purify it.
How long?
Yup.
But they were traveling for 3 months. How long is that going to carry him?
That's a good question.
I always can generate pee.
Yeah, paladins can't learn create water.
What? That's BS.
Yeah, I'm looking. You can purify food and drink, but you can't. Yeah, create water.
Go purify my pee. Just for them.
All right, that gets you for a couple days until you stop peeing.
No, I'll always be able to. Right?
Oh, you'll eventually get too dehydrated to pee.
Great. What if I melt down the glass?
And drink molten glass?
Well,
Not
I've
water.
been in the environment for so long, my body has changed, you know?
You don't become a silicon-based life form from drinking glass or being in the
Stop.
desert.
You didn't suddenly evolve out in the desert.
Exactly.
It'd be nice.
Okay. So That's
Keep
just
them.
a,
Actually, I did 7. Yeah, I got 7.
all right. So Constitution, Leorio. So now you're finally starting to break because you're carrying both of them.
No.
All right, now
Yo,
everybody make
you got
another death save.
everybody. Oh, come on.
Yeah, you failed.
Natural 20.
Perhaps.
Natural 20. Ooh, almost. So close. So close.
Sheila.
You got you. Oh, that's
Sheila
not good.
dies.
No.
Sheila gets so dehydrated, eventually dies. Oak just through sheer will manages to cling to life, and you manage to somehow just stay alive after being super dehydrated, and carrying 2 bodies through the desert for a month.
Put a piece of black glass in my satchel.
And you still, for some reason, cling to this piece of glass.
Make sure it's like a cup for us.
I will. I'll try as I drag Sheila's dead body.
Just
Okay.
leave her.
It's like she'll wake up
Leave
soon.
us.
She'll wake up soon. Don't worry. She's just sleep. She's just sleep.
All right, and where are you heading now that you visited Black Spire and got your black glass?
The oasis that I totally saw back here.
Oh dear God! So it's dragging you farther into the desert.
So,
You know what? You're
why
dead.
not take her? Why not take a cleric that can?
Oh no, there'd be one at that oasis up in the distance that you totally made up.
Wait, no. I think it was towards the water.
All right, load save point.
Those 8 point, yes.
All right, so that's how that would play out. Do you guys want to make that canon, or do you want to
Ah,
get another place to
All
go?
right, so we're sitting back at the bar. Now, where to go?
Yeah, we're
Sheila, where
like-
do you want to go?
we like wake up looking at Ozzy like, oh my God. Oh, sorry. I knocked out for a second.
Yeah, as you guys think about the implications of actually going in the middle of the desert, where there's black sand, like black sand in the middle of a desert, like the Sahara Desert. Does that sound like a good place to be or try to go to?
Well, someone needed a spiritual awakening, so.
I'm sure there's some civilization back here. But yeah, so Sheila.
What about the courts of the Fae?
Ooh.
Yeah, and something that sounds dangerous.
You want to go to Savannah, the place where the misanthropic Fae ditched us. You know, we're not exactly on good terms with the Fae. I don't believe that they'd be too keen to see us either. But it's up to you if you want to go try your hand through Savannah.
So 1d3. 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 Oh,
I
1d3.
noticed the top says the Northern Waste.
Right? That's
Oh, that's about the same as the
reason
Black
it's-
Spire.
you see, the reason it's called the Northern Waste is because it's really cold and there's stone. There's nothing there.
I think we should go to the Northern Waste.
So the exact opposite happens, where they died of heat starvation to die of.
Nah. Well, I have purified food and
Well,
water, so
I mean, they have
fine.
plenty of. There's lots of land between here and the Northern Waste, so if they really want to try to make it up there, they're gonna find probably some slavers in Edenia. Maybe run into Tobias Siggy again. Rusovia, you have where the Chimerans are, and then Crystalia, where the Dragonborns are. So, I mean, if you want to go there, there's lots of.
No, that's the game.
What is it
So-
you guys? Might be a big simple. What do you guys want to do? What do you want in life?
Save the world.
Fight things.
Want to fight things.
And save the world.
Why don't you just help the lad try to do the Heroes Guild then?
Oh, that sounds too goody. I want to make some money.
Where the hell's the Heroes Guild at?
I don't know what the Heroes Guild is. It's what that kid was talking about. Him and his brother and that green he left off with him.
Oh, you can't
The
trust a
Mooners,
goblin.
you know? The
Oh, yeah.
Mooners, or the Moonlight. The Mooners.
I forgot. You said the wrong name, Sig. Or his name is Siggy? Yeah. Ozzy. That's his name. We could help the Mooners.
I mean, if you got nothing else you'd like to do, I mean, at least somebody's got an idea of what they want to build something.
I'm fine. Sounds nice then. And
Yeah. I miss that little goblin. We should go. Let's go join him.
It's been 2 hours.
I know, but he's been my bud for a bit.
Ah,
He saved you,
you did. Fine, I guess
and
we
he
should go.
bested you, and he bested you at a fight.
He almost bested me, let's be honest.
He
I
did
won.
best you.
I won the fight.
Oh,
Stare at Sheila. Won the fight.
All right, so you want to head off with Rainy and the lads, eh?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
He kind of looks a
What's
little bit
his-
relieved.
Hopefully.
I was worried for a minute. Sounds like you have a better chance of staying alive if you went that way, anyway. I mean,
Oh,
you
Blood
could,
can't be too bad.
by all means, you could probably try striking up with one of the mercenary companies that are heading to Barui as well. If you're looking for more fortune, maybe that's more your speed.
I do like fortune.
I think we'll get some fortune though. I mean, if we're attacking the bad guys, they normally have some money.
And
Mm.
Sheila would know that there is like slaver routes in that area. They're probably changed by now, but they're still there.
Right.
So we go bust some slaves.
Where is it? You going to Barui or Adenia?
Udenia.
Adenia it is.
That's the little guy.
I guess you get to reunite with your friends again. Sooner than you thought there, Oak.
Alright. Where do we meet this guy? Probably the docks. We'll have to hide.
Well,
I need to buy a cloak.
I'm sure they haven't got too far yet. I could probably help you track him down.
I would like that very much.
All right, then. The deal.
Seriously.
And we will leave off there. It looks like you guys have decided to join Siggy and Tobias and Myhorn in building some kind of organization or deal in Adenia.
Yes, sir.
You gonna put their fire out? And it's in their weapon. They're firing the weapons.
All right. So, anybody got any questions, concerns? I know I have many because I thought this was going to go one way, it totally didn't. So,
Well, he's good to go.
obviously, I'm a little bit flat-footed here, but
I think to clarify, for my position, I'm not leaving the campaign. I think that's Myhorn is going to be like a semi NPC.
Side character.
Yeah, he's going to be like the bookkeeper to help out. He's going to help out the paperwork process for Siggy and Tobias, and Siggy and Tobias will be more of like the front runners.
Okay. And then you have a new guy, right?
Yep,
Okay. I do like that.
all right.
probably on the way.
Yep.
So I can't wait to see you.
So next week, you will meet up with Siggy and Tobias, and you guys are going to have to secure passage to Denia.
Yes.
That's where we'll leave off. Anybody got any questions, concerns over the week? Don't forget, you can always hit me up, instant message me. Like I said, I thought this would go a little bit of a different way myself, but that's cool. I think I got something for this as well. You're basically like tracing the other group because they started in Adenia.
Oh, really?
They're heading to Barui right now.
We're gonna go fight.
I want to
Huh?
go move.
No, they're in Savannah.
Oh, are they fighting fairies now?
Actually, one of the player characters is the former prince of the Fake Lord of Winter, though he had led a failed coup, and then he went into self-imposed exile and renounced his birthright. Now he's trying to save the Princess of Autumn, and he's trying to convince her to leave because right now she's stuck between a situation where she either has to marry his cousin Puck, who is a obscenely powerful Fey warlock, and kind of like a crazy tyrant guy, and yeah, she don't want to do that. So it's kind of getting interesting.
Okay. Okay. Then wait till next week.
I'll see you guys later.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
And thanks everybody watching.